Alright, destruction of Diddy. Jamar, let's get it.
So at this point, it has been over 2 months since Diddy began to self-destruct. On the morning of March 25th, the world watched on as the walls began to be knocked down.
They raided his
Diddy's
shit.
LA and Miami mansions had both been raided by the feds.
They raided his shit.
We're still trying to figure out where exactly P. Diddy is located.
Is there any sense of how long that could take?
He was gone though. He was gone, bro.
It could take weeks. It could take months. And the reason why is because they gathered so much evidence. What supposedly they gathered so many videos and laptops.
But they ain't make no arrests.
Devices, and they have to now conduct a forensic investigation of those items.
Oh,
Videos
wow.
of Diddy pacing back and forth went public, and it was even rumored that he was hiding out overseas. Since then, things have definitely quieted down on the Diddy front. He had apparently returned back.
Hold on.
People had even seen him out in public. And like many
Yeah, he was
other
riding a
instances
bicycle
over
not
the
too long
last
ago.
3 decades, it looked like he was once again going to be getting off the hook. After all, this is an extremely rich and powerful man who people have alleged was doing dirty, disgusting things in the background for quite some time.
Bro, this is
He was
crazy.
still a staple in the entertainment and business sector of our world.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like
Bro, I swear to God, this interview right here is just so freaking hard to watch, bro.
when you spread
Like,
it,
this,
strengthen.
it's not even
I
funny,
like
bro.
that. Why won't you party with me for your birthday?
Like, right here makes
We
specifically.
partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
P. Diddy be wanting to party.
Boy.
And you gotta tell him no.
But now it looks like we might finally be getting just a little peek behind the curtain into the dark world.
Why
of
is he
Diddy.
wearing red
As a
like that?
surveillance video has now been leaked, and this apparently comes from the raid of his home from 2 months back.
Okay,
where you
what
can
happened?
see him physically violating his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hotel hallway back in 2000.
I finally watched this video. That shit crazy. Why is Diddy always wearing a towel, bro?
Hallway back in 2016.
Hold on. Why is he always wearing a towel, bro? Why is he always in the towel, bro? He said, yeah, bro, nah, fast, dead, man, fast. This was crazy. This video was hard to watch, bro, on God, bro. And in fact, it happened in 2016 and it's just not coming out. That's crazy.
Towel, and he continually throws her around like a rag
crazy,
doll
bro.
as
It's
she
hard
attempts
to watch,
escape.
bro.
The scene here is truly disturbing and
hard,
really does
bro.
make you think about what this man would be willing to do behind closed doors. When it comes to these two, they actually dated for over a
look
decade,
good, bro.
and you can only
You
imagine
stupid,
the
AJ.
things she saw during that time period. After this all came out, he would actually release a garbage apology video.
It's so difficult to reflect on.
That video was crazy. This video of him apologizing is insane.
Sometimes you gotta do that. I was f***ed up. I mean, I hit rock bottom,
Man.
but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take
And what's crazy, he gets he gets off of this because it's like a statute of limitation stuff in Cali. Like, after a certain number of years, like, you can't do nothing, man. That's crazy, bro.
full responsibility
crazy, bro.
for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
You stupid, dude, man.
I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy.
Y'all think he got professional?
Rehab.
Y'all think he got professional help?
Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. I'm not asking for forgiveness.
No.
I'm sorry.
And sadly, due to the statute of limitations,
Yeah, it's 3 years. It's 3
apparently
years. I didn't know the
Diddy
time
cannot be
limit.
tried for his actions that day.
Man, why is he always in a towel, bro?
And of course, this incident is actually one of
Yeah,
many
I don't think
that
he got
was
help.
presented in Cassie's lawsuit against P. Diddy that she filed last November, where she sought damages over trafficking, physical violation, and
Why they add a, like, no, I didn't. Alright, let me shut up.
physical abuse. And this suit would actually be settled out of court only 1 day after it was filed. And while she was seeking $30 million, there is no official number on where they would eventually settle. Of the many things Cassie would accuse Diddy of, the list would include
Man, I see what y'all
violating
saying,
Miss
man.
Ventura
Nah,
in
man,
her
it's
own
crazy,
home after
bro.
she tried to leave him, often punched, beat, kicked, and stomped on Miss
Nah,
Ventura,
facts, bro. It's
resulting in
facts,
bruises,
bro.
burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding.
That's
Blew up
crazy.
a man's car
That's
after
crazy.
He learned that he was romantically interested in Miss Ventura.
That's
that was
crazy.
Allegedly, Kid Cudi, whose car he blew up.
What
forced
the
Miss Ventura
hell?
To engage in sex with male workers while dating and filming the encounters, ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rivalry industry.
Bro, Diddy is dead ass a supervillain. Is that crazy to say, bro? If all these accusations are true, This motherfucker is a supervillain, bro.
Executive, whom he learns was nearby,
Facts.
this was allegedly Suge Knight, demanded that Miss Ventura to carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse, and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. These two actually met back in 2005 when Cassie was only 19 years old.
She
Apparently,
looks so
got on
young.
his
She
radar
still
when
look
he
young.
heard her first single playing in the club and immediately became interested in signing her with his label Bad Boy Records.
I started hearing this record that was haunting me in the clubs, and it was, you know, it was Cassie's record, Me and You. And it was.
That's crazy. That's crazy how far away they were sitting at the table type jam, and then they just started screwing. That's crazy.
Everywhere I was at.
That's crazy. Is that crazy to y'all or no?
What record was that? When told me that it was Ryan, exactly, it was Cassie.
At that time, Diddy was
This
a
video is so
37-year-old
funny, bro.
business mogul with the Midas touch, as he was known for
This
his
video
keen
funny.
ability to spot out and shine light on the next big thing in music. He quickly rose up the ranks as the most powerful public figure in the hip-hop industry. Mr. Combs asserted complete control over Miss Ventura's personal and professional life, thereby ensuing her inability to escape his hold. He provided unprecedented avenues of success for the aspiring artist, but in return demanded obedience, loyalty, and silence. Within months of the two meeting, he would actually sign her to a 10-album deal, which in the music industry might as well be signing away a huge portion of your career as well as your life.
10 albums?
You know, Cassie to everybody to meet Cassie. Y'all know that's it. And hear the story.
Man, but like on some real shit, that should have changed your life, bro. But still, like Jamar said, like that's a good portion of your music jam. You know what I mean, bro? 10 album deal is freaking insane. Nah, facts, bro. That's man, god damn. 10?
Her debut album would be an immense success, climbing all the way up to the number 4 spot on the Billboard charts. From here, she would be thrust into the spotlight of fame.
Y'all remember 106 and Park?
On the Billboard charts.
Y'all remember 106 and Park, bro? Man, dang, we had some good times back in the day, bro.
Here she would be thrust into the spotlight of fame and everything that comes with it. A fast life of luxury that previously she could only dream of.
Facts, bro, that changed your life.
And glorification of Miss Ventura's naivety proved to set the groundwork for his manipulative and coercive romantic and sexual relationship with Miss Ventura, a woman nearly 2 decades his junior. Within a year of signing to Bad Boy Records, Mr. Combs became deeply entrenched in Miss Ventura's life, almost immediately asserting possession and control over her.
Man, that's
and
crazy,
himself into all aspects of her career and personal life. And when Cassie first found out that Diddy was interested in her romantically, allegedly she was grossed out by the idea due to his father-like relationship he had developed with her.
And that's
at the time.
and like on some real shit, that's you know what I mean? That's a man, you know what I mean? She probably was looking at him as a mentor, you know what I mean? And of course, you think about it, bro. These are powerful dudes, bro. These are powerful dudes. The fact that they pause right here is crazy. But man, you know what I'm saying? They looking at them as a mentors type jam, and then you know, out of nowhere, I love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, oh man, how else are you supposed to feel, bro? You know what I mean? Especially if it wasn't no feelings like that type jam. Man, I don't know, bro. This shit crazy.
And of course, the very large gap in their age. It would apparently take 2 years, but eventually Diddy would get his way and become intimate with Cassie.
You know
She
it,
would
you know
officially
it, bro,
enter his
for
inner
real.
circle, and soon Diddy would have his fingers on every aspect of her life. All aspects of Miss Ventura's life were controlled by Mr. Combs or his management company.
And if she tried to get out of it, it's gonna, man, this boy.
Every event Miss Ventura attended, from the travel to the makeup and clothing, was paid for directly by Mr. Combs and his affiliated companies.
He got money, man.
Shooting this Cassie video.
If you have money, you rule the world, bro.
Compounding this all-encompassing intrusion into her life, Mr. Combs secured his control over the young and impressionable Miss Ventura by introducing her to a drug-fueled lifestyle that kept her complacent and compliant. Mr. Combs first
that's
introduced
crazy,
Miss Ventura
bro.
to opiates
You
around
know it, then, man,
2008,
for real,
and would
bro.
often have pills and other drugs out in the open like candy. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs has been addicted to prescription painkillers and took ecstasy frequently. In this way, Mr. Combs exerted ownership over Miss Ventura. As another example of the ways in which he manipulated her, early on in their relationship, he asked her what she called her grandfather, and when Miss Ventura said that she referred to her grandfather as Pop Pop, Mr. Combs perversely insisted that she referred to him with that nickname.
Yo, if this is true, Diddy is a freaking villain. He need to ask the Sinister Six, do they have room for more? He need to ask Sinister Six if they have room for one more, bro. Pop is insane. Bro, what?
Now that is the move of a true weirdo.
Whoa.
Over the next decade, multiple times each year, Mr. Combs would violently...
This is making my stomach turn,
leaving
bro.
bruises on her body. After every instance in which he beat her, Mr. Combs used his money and power to orchestrate extensive efforts to hide the evidence of his abuse, including hiding Miss Ventura in hotels for days at a time to let her bruises heal. This is something that apparently happened time and time again, as the lawsuit does list multiple instances of Diddy putting his hands on Cassie, and even details the network of people involved in covering these incidents up. She was allegedly kept away from family, and was apparently even told to lie when questioned about.
Man, that's crazy, bro. What's good, Mins? What's good with you?
Becoming numb to the abuse she was experiencing, and became entirely beholden to Mr. Combs' demands. She began to blindly follow his instructions, out of fear of again being on the receiving end of a vicious.
Now, what song? No, on some real shit. What song do they have for the furnace and chair to be on fire? Furnace, couch, and chair to be on fire. What song did they cook up for the furnace and chair to be on fire at the same time, bro? Alright, man. Get out of there, bro.
By Mr. Combs' own admission,
nah, for sure.
Was like Bobby and Whitney.
So I'm good. I appreciate you tapping in. Come to the Twitch, man. Come to the Twitch.
And excessive violence that permeated their relationship. Her
same username.
Partner, who also owns her label and therefore
man,
helps her future success.
On some real shit. I always learn on some real shit. You gotta think about it. Your record label, you can think of your record label as your job type jam. I always learn, never stick your pen in company's ink, because it's bad for business. And I can't be the only one that agrees with that and also thanks for that. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's just, you know what I mean? Like, just for instance, say you at work, you talking to, you know what I mean? You chilling type jam, a girl feeling you at work, blase, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get in a relationship. And think about this, my dog. Think about this. Y'all in a relationship, you talking to Becky. Your girl that you in that relationship with at the job, why you talking to Becky like that? Why blah, 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 blah. Bro, it's stuff like that, bro. It's stuff like that. That's why you never ever stick your pen in company's ink. Never, bro. Never.
In his hands, had fully exerted control over every aspect of life.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I do.
Man, look at her,
first sight
man.
with your boyfriend?
And she might be messed up for the rest of her life, bro. On some PTSD jam, bro.
A long time ago.
Pin.
What makes you guys work?
Well, I think what makes any relationship work, if it is working, is, just not talking about it too much and just keeping it close to your heart.
Furthermore, within months of the inception of their relationship, Cassie claims that Diddy was already shelling her out to other men for his own pleasure. While in New York City, Mr. Combs told Miss Ventura that he wanted to engage in a fantasy of his own called voyeurism. Mr. Combs said it would turn him on if he saw Miss Ventura with another. Basically,
man, this is crazy.
He was in the corner watching. Mr. Combs began to call his arrangement a freak-off or FO. He would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura at random moments that he wanted an FO, and Miss Ventura was eventually expected to facilitate the location and the hiring of the male workers.
This is crazy.
During Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura's relationship, he would insist on FO weekly. Mr. Combs would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura that this practice was our thing and our secret. FOs would often take place in hotel suites, including at the Trump International Hotel in Columbus Circle, a hotel in Beverly Hills, the London Hotel in Los Angeles, the Intercontinental Century City.
Just say all the hotels.
The Intercontinental New York City.
God dang, how many Intercontinentals?
The One Hotel in New York and in Miami. The Mandarin Oriental Hotel in New York and in Miami. the Fontainebleau in Miami, the Beverly Hills Hotel, and Shutters on the Beach in Los Angeles. On one occasion around 2013, Mr. Combs had an FO set up at the Intercontinental Hotel in New York City, after which he was charged with tens of thousands of dollars in damages by the hotel. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs' chief of staff, Tony Fletcher, paid the invoice charged by the hotel. Keep in mind, the lawsuit also claims that Diddy's personal assistant allegedly set up many of these encounters. And here is specifically the part where they talk about the hotel incident. In or around March 2016, during an FO at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles, Mr. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face. After he fell asleep, she
this is hard to watch, bro. Some real shit. This hard to watch, my dog.
And began screaming at her. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel.
He always in a towel.
He grabbed at her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape. She managed to get into the elevator, and when she got to the lobby, quickly took a cab to her apartment. Upon realizing that her running away would cause Mr. Combs to be even angrier with her and completely stuck in his vicious cycle of abuse, Miss Ventura returned to the hotel with the intention of apologizing for running away from her. When she returned, hotel security staff urged her to get back into the cab and to go to her apartment.
Man, this hard, bro. This hard to watch, bro.
Showing Mr. Combs her and throwing glass at her in the hotel hallway.
That video hard to watch, bro.
Belief,
I ain't gonna
Mr.
lie.
Combs paid the Intercontinental Century City $50,000 for the hallway security footage from that evening. And remember, guys, that's the footage that they're saying is coming from this
wow,
raid.
so they found that in the raid.
Who knows what else is gonna leak? Of course, there's many other details of other incidents in this court filing, but if one thing is clear, it's that Cassie has PTSD from over a decade of the madness that went on with Diddy. Like, for her to be so close to him for so long, I can only imagine the things that she went through and saw firsthand. And to me, she has to be the one person that Diddy likely fears the most when it comes to his inevitable downfall. And for him to go on this apology video acting like this was some sort of isolated incident—
Neither one did, man. Neither one.
—is just ridiculous. To me, this is clearly a disgusting monster of a person who feels like he can do anything he wants to whoever
Bro, he got money, bro. Who's gonna stop him, bro?
Furthermore, there must be several people within his circle who are—
it's talking about Diddy. It's talking about Diddy mittens.
Power over others. Of course, there are tens to hundreds of other rumors about this man that I plan to break down as more comes to light. I'm talking about the Kardashians potentially being involved. I'm talking about him inviting the baby up to his room during the peak of his career that might have sparked those statements that he made on that Rolling Loud stage.
I was at a party at Diddy crib.
What?
He had put everybody else out the crib. Like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
Either way, I will continue to keep you guys updated on the Diddy situation, so y'all make sure you subscribe. Of course, I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video. But as you guys know, it's been your boy Tan Superman, and some other viral news out here needs to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Man, hey, JAMARI, this is a W video, bro. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. This stuff is making me uncomfortable, bro. I can't even hold you, bro. W video.